Hello, everybody. What's going on? How are you all doing? I'm back for our Saturday live stream. We've been going hard all week. Okay? We've been going hard all week. I believe you all are going to enjoy this live stream because I believe that it will give you the right insight, if you will. Like, I think oftentimes when we're putting our business out there, we need to kind of know if it's working. And so we're about to get into this live stream. Give me a few minutes. I just sent out the text message, so letting people know that I'm live. But let me also say this. If you know another business person that you are connected to, tag them in the live stream so they can come and join us. So if you know someone who could benefit from the live stream, tag them in here so they can come and go to the live stream. Today's topic for our live stream is how much marketing is required to generate sales. That's what we're going to be talking about today. How much marketing is required to generate sales. All right. So I want to write something down real quick. Give me 1 second. Okay, so I wanted to make sure I take some notes. Hey, Audria, this week has been fire. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Hey, Carrie. Thank you for telling your community about me on your live stream. I really appreciate it. Okay, so let me take a moment to introduce myself for those who may not know who I am. My name is Audria Richmond. I'm a marketing and launch strategist. I work directly with my clients to teach them how to build profitable marketing campaigns, all right, and build uncloned brands. And so what does it mean to be uncloned, right? To be uncloned means to challenge your norms, to be the first to do it first, and to become the obvious choice of your industry. That's what it means to be uncloned. I am the author of multiple books. I have 3 best-selling books. My first book that I ever published was called Are You Ready for the Yes? Okay, my first book was about personal branding because at the time I had mastered how to develop my personal brand, and I had came up with a system on how to, I kind of looked at the market. I looked at like all the big time celebrities and like big time people, and there was a trend on all of the people who had developed the personal brand. So my first book was published in 2017. This book is still selling like hotcakes. This book is all of my books are timeless. I rarely publish books that expire. Like, you know, like I don't do books on Facebook ads or like trendy things. Like most of the topics that my books are written around are evergreen. They was just as good when they came out as it is now. So I published my first book, which is called Are You Ready for the Yes? How to Prep Your Personal Brand for Lucrative Opportunities. My second book is called UnCloned Life. 7 epic unrules for owning your shit. So this book is about personal development. How do you become uncloned? How do you begin to think uncloned? And so that's what this book is about. And then my most recent book, which is UnCloned Marketing, how to challenge your norms with profitable marketing campaigns. So if you all do not have my books, I highly recommend that you get them. We actually sell these books as a bundle inside of my shop. If you type BB in the chat, that will allow you to get access to the book bundle. We'll send you a link. If you type the letter B as in boy, if you type BB, 2 B's, 2 letter B's in the chat, that will allow you to get a direct message to get access to the book bundle. So if you don't have any of my books, this is a great place to start. All right. So if you don't have any of my books, this is a great place to start. All right. So give me 1 second. All right. There we go. All right. So I want to talk about this topic. I don't know if it's going to be super long, but I'm going to try to explain this in a way where you all can like understand it, right? So I already introduced myself. If you new to me, hey, let me give you a little disclaimer, because I love giving people a little disclaimer, especially if you're new into my world. I am very direct. I'm very nonsense with a little bit of goofiness, and I cuss a little. Okay, I cuss when I get passionate about what I'm saying. So I just want to preface that before we get started, so there's no surprises. I'm very intense. I'm very direct. I don't sugarcoat anything. I give tough love. And I'm on a mission to help you, like, keep your business, make money with your business, grow your business, and like take it to new heights. So if you don't like a straight shooter, I'm probably not the best person to be tapped into. But if you need someone to take these very complex concepts and give it to you raw, straight, and uncut, I am the perfect person to be learning from. All right. So put yes in the chat if you can hear me. I want to make sure everyone is able to follow along. So put yes in the chat if you can hear me. And then we're going to get into today's topic. Today's topic is how much marketing is required to generate sales. All right. Today's topic is called how much marketing is required to generate sales. Now, the reason I want to have this talk, is because I see a lot of entrepreneurs when we talk about, first off, I love launching. I love launching for so many reasons. As you all know, I have launched 79 times. We're working on our 80th launch currently. I can't wait till we hit the milestone of 100 launches. However, I have launched over and over and over. I've written a book about it. I have developed an entire marketing launch system around it. And so, I got hell of experience from launching physical products to digital products. So I have experience with it all. I have experience with selling services, digital products, physical products, high ticket products, low ticket products, online stuff, online events, offline events. I have experience with it all. Okay. Again, I've done low ticket and I've done high ticket. And one thing I will tell you is that launching draws in attention. Okay. That's why I love launching. When you're not launching, that's really what I want to talk about. It's like when you're not in launch mode, right? When you're not in launch mode, this is what end up happening. When you're not in launch mode, you have to pretty much become a content creator. That's the way I'm going to put it. You have to, like, everybody here is a content creator, by the way, but you're going to have to become a 24/7 content creator, right? And I'm going to break this down here in a minute, but I need you all to know that, like, if you are a person who's like, I don't want to launch, I just want to show up on social media and do my post, I really want to talk about why you should have the best of both worlds and why you shouldn't be just going all in on one thing. And I'm gonna be talking a lot about advertising. But when we talk about marketing, right? Marketing your business, you are essentially saying, I'm gonna become a content creator. Because when you're online, the only way for you to get attention on your brand is to create content. All right? Now, the thing about creating content, give me 1 second, because I have a thought in my head. I want to make sure I don't forget it. One thing about creating content is when you're creating content, you have to keep in mind that especially if you're working with the algorithm or working against the algorithm, you are essentially having to become a content creator. So what does this look like? This looks like you making posts all the time. This looks like, I thought I printed out the right one. Here it is. This looked like you doing stories all the time, Instagram stories. And when I say stories, pretty much every platform allow you to do this, right? So you can do stories on Instagram. You can do stories on LinkedIn, I believe. You can do stories on TikTok. Like pretty much every platform has some type of story feature. But nevertheless, when I say these things, just keep in mind, whatever platform that you have chosen to prioritize is probably the platform that you are posting the most on. Right? So if you're like, I'm an Instagram person, you most likely do all of your marketing on Instagram. If you are a Facebook person, you typically do all of your marketing on Facebook. But let me tell you what a good marketer does. And everybody here is a marketer. If you have a business, you are a marketer, whether you have identified with that or not, or whether or not you have accepted it or not, right? So when we talk about you being a marketer, right? The thing about being a marketer is that you got to always be marketing, right? You got to always be marketing. And so when you're putting yourself out there, it's important to be on all the platforms and as frequently as humanly possible, especially when you're not willing to invest in advertising. Okay? I'm going to talk a lot about that today. A lot of you all do not want to spend money on ads. And I'm going to tell you, you are choosing the slow road. I know there's a lot of people who do very well online through content creation. But if you go and look at those people who say that they ain't never ran an ad and that they ain't never had to run ads and that their content is so fire that they don't need to run ads, you better believe they're posting 3 to 4, maybe even 5 times a day. You better believe their stories are always popping. You better believe that they're putting up multiple reels. You better believe that they're making multiple posts. And you better believe that they're going live, right? And I think oftentimes you all underestimate what it takes when you're not willing to spend money on paid advertising, right? So I spent, let me see how much money I spent on ads this week. And it's not a lot, right? It's not a lot, but it's enough, right? And let me also say this. I'm saying it's not a lot because I know that I could spend more, but I also know that me saying that it's not a lot is also context for where I am in business. So if you all have a question, please save the question to the end and start putting them in the question box. I want to make sure I don't lose my my cadence and reference. Let me also say, if you've ever been on my live, I answer questions at the end. So because I'm gonna tell you why, and I'm also give you a little hint. If you all are creating content with the purpose of repurposing it, do not allow for multiple interruptions through content creation. So to me, I'm treating this live stream like the live recording of a course or the live recording at an event, right? So if I was speaking on stage, I wouldn't be sitting there trying to get through my talk, allowing multiple people to interrupt me unless it was a workshop or something like that. So just keep in mind that like when you're creating content, especially if your intent is to repurpose that content, you should not be allowing for a lot of interruption while you're talking. So if you have a question, I'm going to get to the question, but I want to make sure I'm at a certain part in the live stream where I know I'm not going to necessarily try to repurpose that. Right now, I'm like in the teaching phase. So I want to make sure that I get through the content in a succinct, in a good way. Also, anybody who want to leave, they can leave when I get to the Q&A part. So I just want to kind of reference that. So, I don't want y'all to think I'm being rude. So if you've ever been on my live stream and you asked a question and it didn't get answered, just know that I wait to the end of my live streams and then that's when I address questions. So hopefully that answered your question. So I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna tell you how much I spent this week on ads. Okay, so I've spent $16.58.69. So $1,658.69. That's how much I spent on ads. All right. And one thing about me, I don't treat ads like most people who run ads. Let me say that, right? There's a lot of gurus who would tell you do not run brand awareness ads, right? How many times have y'all heard that from other people, right? Like, oh, don't run brand awareness ads. Don't, you can't, you're not a brand yet. How many times have y'all heard that? I think that's the dumbest shit ever. Like, if you know a guru who's telling you like, that's telling you like, hey, you shouldn't be running, you shouldn't be doing this because you're not that big. You're not a brand. You're not that big. You're not a brand. If you've ever heard people say that, that's the dumbest shit ever. And I'm going to tell you why. All right, give me 1 second. I'm going to tell you why. Why it's so dumb. It's so stupid. Do y'all think that Nike, Amazon, Hulu, Netflix, NBC, I'm just thinking of random shit right now at this point. I'm like looking at shit on my desk. Do you think these companies built a brand without talking about their brand, without marketing their brand? A brand becomes more valuable through its marketing and IP. That's it. That's it. Most companies have developed a huge portfolio of IP and assets, and or they've built up really nice products and services, and they've mastered marketing. I spent $1,658 and let me just copy and paste it in the chat. So I had to repeat this. That's how much I spent on ads. But let me tell you something. I'm gonna illustrate this point here in a moment. Give me 1 second so I can tell you something real quick. 1 second. Give me 1 second, y'all. Okay. So on Monday, I had. Give me 1 second. Okay. On Monday, I had 80,254 followers. That was on Monday. All right. On Monday, all right, I had 80,254 followers. From Monday to today, at the time of this recording, my page has grown by 1,000 new followers. Teaching the strategy that I told y'all about on Monday. I'm not going to get into that. If you want to watch that replay, you can go and look at the post on my page that's pink that say, hey, remember that strategy I taught you on Monday? Like, go and look at that post, right? But since I deployed that strategy that I taught y'all for free, my page has generated 1,000 new followers. Why is this important? There's 1,000 new people who know who I am now. They wouldn't have known who I am if I wouldn't have been putting ads in front of new people. I'm not going to let the algorithm determine my destiny, right? Which a lot of you all do. You come on this platform and let's say you are a super content creator, meaning you create content all the time. You're posting stories all the time. You're doing reels all the time. You're writing posts all the time. You're going live all the time. Let's say you are a super content organic poster. That's you. It's still only so far that your content will go and get reach from, right? There's no amount of organicness content creation that will get you maximum reach. If you wanted every single post that you create to get a million likes, a million views, a million plays, or whatever the case may be, it's not going to happen because you post every day. And I think that's the thing that's a misconception around marketing your business. A lot of these people aren't telling you the truth. There's no profitable, crazy, dope business in the world that hasn't grown their business without paid advertising, right? And if they didn't do paid advertising, they had a stupid audience that's going to promote them and talk about them. Some of us don't have massive communities that as soon as we post something, people go and reshare and start tagging people and buying our stuff. That stuff, you have to pay for that. If you say you're going to cultivate community, you got to pay for that. Who's managing these Facebook groups if you building a community? If you building a community in Slack or any of these other offline platforms, you're paying for that. So the idea that we think that we can like market our business for free and hope and pray we reach maximum results, that's just not how the game works, y'all. And so I need y'all to understand that how much sales you make is directly tied by how many people that can see your offer. Let me say that again. And let me say, not just see it, but y'all need to know how to sell and convert. That's a whole nother story, okay? That's a whole nother live stream. Some of y'all don't know how to sell. We're going to talk about that some other time, okay? I'm going to talk about that some other time. Because it's one thing to be putting yourself out there, but some of you all are working hard, and then when you do get the opportunity for somebody to buy something from you, you blow it because you have a bad sales process or you don't know how to sell, right? You have a bad sales process or you don't know how to sell, or even worse, your offer sucks. And when I say offer, I'm talking about whatever product or service that you offer for money. There's only 4 types of things to sell: products, services, events, and experiences. All right. So when I say how many sales you generate, is directly tied by how many people that see your offer and that you have the ability to convert through your sales efforts. That's how the game works. So if you say, I want to reach 500 people, but you only got 100 followers, is this starting to make sense, y'all? Like if you say, I want to reach 500 people, I want 500 people to see my thing, and you only got 100 followers, and Instagram is only showing your stuff to like 5% of your people, even with your 100 people, only 5 or 10 people are still seeing your stuff because you don't have a big enough reach. So you got to keep in mind that, like, even somebody like me with as many followers as I have, I still have to market and get in front of the people who actually decided to actually follow me. It's people who've been following me for years, and for some reason my stuff don't show up in their news feed. And then they see my ad and they're like, oh yeah, I remember her. Let me go ahead and tap into what she has. So I want to talk about how much marketing is required to generate sales. One thing that I love about launches, and I love launching, they do a few things that I think a lot of people underestimate. Number one, when you run ads, you are literally saying to people, like, look at your ads kind of like a billboard, right? Because people are on Facebook, they're on Instagram, they're minding their own business, and then boom, your ads show up in their news feed. If your ad shows up in their news feed, you are disruption, right? Now, granted, if you're choosing the right targeting, people will appreciate your ad because you were exactly what they were looking for, and you get good at that by mastering your messaging, right? If your messaging is solid, and when people come across your ad, they will actually thank you for putting the ad in front of them. Oh, you was exactly who I was looking for. You was exactly what I needed. Like, I needed somebody like you. I can't tell you how many times I've ran ads and people have commented on my ads or sent me DMs saying, oh my God, you a godsend. I was looking for somebody just like you. I was actually looking for somebody to teach me how to do da-da-da-da-da. And like, I don't think y'all realize how much marketing is a blessing. Your ability to get in front of people, to show them how you can help them with their life, with their products, like whatever, just help them with their life in general, whether it's business or personal, it's a blessing. I can't begin to tell you how many times something was showing up in my news feed and I was like, ooh, I need that. I probably should have signed up for that, right? So, and then sometimes stuff show up in your news feed you weren't even looking on getting, and you ended up buying something. So like, that's the beauty of marketing, and like, that's why we market. Now, I do want to talk about these 3 types of areas that people play in, just so you can kind of get a feel for whether or not, like, how hard you need to go to market. Is that helpful? Right? Just put a number 1 in the chat if y'all ready for that. I'm going to give you this little rundown real quick on like what need to be true in order for you to be able to, get the most out of your marketing effort. So you can kind of see where you lie on what we're about to talk about, right? So if you're ready for that, put a 1 in the chat. So number 1, and this falls into like different groups of people, right? You got one group of people who run ads all the time. They don't post on their social media pages. Like, they literally just create a business profile and they run ads. Okay. These people, they got money. They can afford to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars every single month on ads. And they could care less if they're building a community. They could care less if you like them. They could care, like, they in the all I do is run ads camp. Thank you to the person who just bought a book bundle. I appreciate that. If you all are interested in getting the UnCloned book bundle, which is where you get all 3 of my books, you can type BB in the chat, and we'll send you a DM to get the books. All right. You get all 3 of my books. You get Are You Ready for the Yes, UnCloned Life, and Are You Ready for the Yes. So if you're interested in any of those books, you can type BB in the chat, right? So when I say the group of people who run ads, I'm not talking about people who run ads and create content. That's the second camp. All right. I'm going to give you 3 camps of people. The first camp of people are the camp of people who only run ads. Okay, that's all they do. They run ads. They don't create content on any other social media platform. It's literally, they just run ads only. That's one camp of people. Now, these people, they don't have to TikTok and moonwalk and do the most, right? Like, they literally can just run money to run ads while they go live their life, travel the world, do all the things, right? Camp number 2 is 50-50. They do both. They do organic content and they run ads. Okay? They do organic content and they run ads. And typically when they're running ads, there's 2 segments of those people. They only run ads when they're doing like marketing campaigns and launches, or they run ads 365 in addition to their organic content. So if you go to their social media profiles, it's popping. And if you on Facebook minding your own business, you're going to see their ads. So they get the best of both worlds. They running ads 365 in addition to having an organic content plan. All right. Now, those people, they don't have to post as much, but the quality of their reach and leads is better because they're doing both. Right. Then you got I ain't running no ads. They ain't getting no more money from me. I ran my last $5 ad. Y'all be so funny. Y'all be spending $10 on ads or $5 on ads and be like, it didn't work. Bruh, like my ads just be getting warmed up at the $5, $10 mark. Like you have to spend some real bread in order to get it in front of enough people. That's just like, you sitting your product on your car at your house and only 100 people drive down the street the whole week, and then you get mad because did nobody see it and want to buy it. Like, y'all, let's be 100. Like, I don't think that y'all be being honest with yourselves. I think y'all kind of live in la la land, and it's cool if you live in la la land, but quit having, millionaire, billionaire expectations when you don't even want to spend the bread. Okay? I'm just keeping it 100 with y'all. So, if you are like not a part of ads, and I'm gonna say this with so much love, but I also want you to be very, very understanding of what that means. I get on some of y'all live streams, and it's not that many people there. I look at some of your posts, and it's not that many comments. I look at your reels, and it's not enough views. I look at everything you're doing. You're putting your heart and soul into becoming the ultimate content creator. You doing what all the content gurus tell you. You making posts every day. You're creating the reels every day. You're doing the stories. You adding trending songs. You doing everything that the content gurus are telling you to do, right? And for the life of you, you get to the end of the month and you don't have no revenue to show for it because you didn't get in front of the right people. That's literally, what if that was the only problem? What if that was the only problem? What if all you had to do was get your page in front of new people, and instantly, just like that, you start growing your email list, you start generating sales, and your whole life has changed? What if that's all you had to do? But instead, you mad at Meta, and you're mad at Facebook, and you're mad at. Let me also say this: I don't get any money from telling y'all this, right? They don't pay me to have this conversation with you. I'm not like a Facebook or Instagram ambassador. I'm telling you straight up. When I was living in Memphis and I wanted to go online and change my life and grow my business, and I wanted to get in front of new people because I was sick of old people telling me what they was and wasn't going to do, and what they were and was not going to pay for, I had to reposition myself so I can get in front of people who will respect me. I need to get in front of people who was going to buy from me. I need to get in front of people who was going to be like, damn, you helped me. Like, I really need someone like you. So I think oftentimes you all are just putting yourself out there and you all aren't getting the traction you want. And the content gurus who are telling you these things, they already got 30, 40, 50, 60, 70,000 worth of followers. So of course they can post and they don't have to run ads as much. But when you like a smaller brand and your brand is in the development phases, You're going to have to give your business a little boost. Like, give it just a little bit of boost. I'm going to tell you, in 2023, you are not going to grow your business for free. I wasn't trying to rhyme, but that rhymed. Like, it's not going to happen. And this is another thing. No one has ever said this to y'all, and I know they haven't. Y'all going to have to develop a personality about yourself. The people that's killing it, they're nice to watch. They're easy to listen to. You're going to have to get rid of that bad energy. And you're going to have to get rid of all of those I don't. I don't go live. I don't do this. I don't run ads. I don't do partnerships. I don't this. I don't join high ticket programs. I don't buy event tickets. I don't fill in the blank. And really what you saying is you like blocking that blessing. I want that blessing. Get that blessing out of here. Block that blessing. Get that blessing out of here. Block that blessing. Get that blessing out of here. That's essentially what you're saying, because you never know what a ticket to an event can do. You never know the relationships that you can get from those type of events. You never know about I think and this is another thing. Y'all see people selling their programs and y'all think stuff is a scam. You know what's a scam? Being broke. That's the ultimate scam. The ultimate scam is waking up every single day and you can't pay your rent or your mortgage. Waking up every day and you can't go where you want to go. Waking up every day and you can't travel and go where you need to go. Waking up every day and having to take your kids to bad schools. Waking up every day and having to eat the same old dusty ass food. Waking up every day and having to skip on an ad that got a nice jacket because you can't afford it. That's the ultimate scam. But yet and still, when somebody goes out their way to write a book, they doing too much. They just trying to take my money. They create a course that teach you how to do the very thing you've been praying to God to help you with. Oh, this is a scam. Oh, this is a scam. I want to learn how to market my business. Hey, I got the Launch Circle. All you got to do is pay $197 a month, and I'm gonna teach you. I'm gonna give you the whole game. $197, that's too much. $197, I don't want to. $197, is that a scam? And then y'all got the nerve to fold your arms, snap your fingers, and roll your eyes while you still in your situation. I need y'all to understand that it's a privilege when someone takes the time to sit down and create something to change your life. It's a privilege for me to sit down and say, pay writers and editors, and I did my own graphic design. I edited my own. I put my own editing together on my book. Like, to put this book together and say, hey, you asked me. You said, hey, I wanna learn how to build my personal brand. I want to learn how to build my personal brand. Great. I wrote a book. I promise you, I'm gonna tell you every single thing. It's like a personal brand in the course, right? Like, it's a personal brand in the book. Here go the book. And you know what y'all say? Oh, I ain't got time to read that. But you got time to be broke. This shit is so stupid to me. Like, I really don't get it. And let me also say this too, because I think that it's important for you all to understand this. Nobody is going to help you change your life for free. Nobody. Even when you go to church, you got to tithe. So I think that a lot of the times when you all are seeing opportunities for you to get your life changed, you're making more excuses instead of taking action. And I think oftentimes that's not good, because you always are saying, hey, I need help with this, I need help with that. And you all literally don't want to. So let me say this. I think it's important to note that whatever you decide to lean on, whether you decide to be in the I ain't never spending no money, I ain't never joining no courses, I ain't never buying tickets to an event, if that's you, just know that you're going to have slow growth. And it's, as long as you cool with growing like this, just keep doing what you're doing. That's easy. That's easy. If you just want to keep growing like this, and just keep growing and growing and growing and growing and growing and growing and growing slow, just keep doing what you're doing. But if you want to get in front of new people, and if you want to get your products and services sold on demand when you feel like it, you got to master the skill of marketing. Period. You all ask me all the time, why should I be launching? To get paid, duh. You should be launching to get brand awareness. You should be launching to grow your email list. You should be launching to grow your SMS list. You should be launching to grow your social media following. You should be launching to get your brand out there. You should be launching to get credibility and authority. That's why you should be launching. Don't think I'm just on here teaching you. I'm literally telling y'all about a strategy that changed my life. Literally. So I'm going to go over it one more time. The people who run ads 365 and they do not create content, do not have to create content, mainly because they have the budget to run ads 365. The people who run ads organically, who run ads and they have an organic marketing plan, they killing it because they get the best of both worlds. And the people who don't run ads at all, is missing out. Even the big time influencers, even the people who got millions of followers and pride themselves on not running ads, you are still missing out on the opportunity to get in front of new people who don't know who you are. So running ads isn't just about giving Facebook money. It's about putting your brand in front of new people who don't know who the hell you are. That's what running ads is about. It's about putting your stuff out there and getting people excited about it. That's what that's about. If you're not marketing, I don't know about you. This is the thing I was going to say before I kind of went on a tangent here. Some of you all are going to have to work on showing up and talking about your business, right? I don't like talking to people and they hold their head down. Because to me, that screams you don't have a lot of confidence, right? If I'm in front of you and I say, hey, girl, tell me about your earrings. And you like, yeah. And when you talk to me about your earrings, this is how you do talk about your product. Hey, I got these earrings and, I made them myself and I beaded it. And you want them? Y'all want my earrings? Like, no. And then you take another person who's selling the same pair of earrings. They on live stream talking about, hey guys, I went in on a research and I found these really cool earrings and they're beaded and they dangle when you put on your ear. They go great with the blazer into this, into that. Matter of fact, let me show you 3 ways that you can wear these earrings. Those are people who selling their stuff. You all have to get really good about talking about your products and services. And you got to be good at asking for the sale. You all create so much content, you post so much on social media, and you never tell people to give you money. Why? Why? You literally can't run a business without money, right? If you go live, it is and let me say this, you should always be asking people to do something. If you're not asking for the sale, you should at least be asking for people to get on your email list or your SMS list. At the very least, you should be asking for something. So if you're not asking for money, you're asking for emails. If you're not asking for emails, you're asking for text messages. Hey, get on my text message list. Every time I do a live stream, okay? Every time I do a live stream, what do I say? Hey guys, if you want to join the UnCloned Launch Circle, type ULC in the comments and we'll send you a link. I just told you a few minutes ago when we first got on the live stream, hey, if you want to buy this book bundle, type BB in the chat. We already sold a book bundle since I've been on here. I don't know how many times I have to explain this to y'all or like how many ways I need to demonstrate that these things work that I'm telling you to do that. I literally just got on live. I've probably been on live for a few minutes here. I literally typed in the chat, hey, if you want the UnCloned book bundle, type BB in the chat. And ever since I've been here, somebody has purchased. But if I would have never asked for the sale, if I would have never told that person or told y'all what to do, then that sale wouldn't exist. Because I think a lot of the times when you all are listening to people, they tell you add value, add value, add value. I want to add something to that. Add value and ask for the sale. Okay? Add value and ask for the sale. Both can coexist. Stop thinking that you can't tell people to go to your website and buy your stuff. Stop thinking that. Stop thinking that. You literally is the CEO of your company. It is your job to generate revenue for your company. Stop being afraid to tell people to buy your stuff. Period. Okay? So, is it anything? Oh, this is another thing I want to talk to y'all about. This is another thing I want to talk about real quick. If you have no audience, you're the main one who need to be running ads. If you have no audience, no email list, no SMS list, you need to be the first one to run ads. Because you literally can't even afford. It's like if you want to do a marketing campaign and you have no audience, you can't sell to zero. You all should be actively growing your audience, actively growing your email list, actively telling people about what it is that you do. Let me also say this, because I don't think y'all know this either. You all should be generating money in your business every single day. Every single day, you should be opening up your sales dashboard and saying, how many sales did we generate today? And if you looked at your calendar and that joint said 0 for Monday, 0 for Tuesday, 0 for Wednesday, 0 for Thursday, 0 for Friday, on which one of these days are you going to be like, hell no, I need to go tell people to buy something? I'm just keeping it 100 with y'all. When you think about, matter of fact, let me give you an example. I did this before, but I'm going to do it again. So how much does Amazon make daily? Okay. Let's see. What? That can't be right. God damn. Y'all want to know. Hold on. Damn. Y'all want to know. I wasn't ready for that one. Y'all want to know how much Amazon brings in daily? 1.2 billion. God damn. Daily? Think about that. Oh my goodness. Can you imagine making $1 billion a day? Your company making $1 billion a day? God damn. And look, make you want to reevaluate them goals, right? Like shit. 1.2 billion in a daily? God damn. So it puts things into perspective, right? Let's see. Let's put in Apple. Let's see. I gotta redo this. How much does Apple make daily? Oh my God. Apple the exact same. Okay. Apple is the exact same. 1 billion every single day. Okay. This says Apple makes $1 billion every single day. Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one, Ramonica. Let me put that in. How much does Fashion Nova? And if you all are buying badges, thank you. Fashion Nova. Okay. Let me put that in. Fashion Nova make daily. Nope, it's not showing. But it's showing their annual revenues between 200 to 500 million. That should give you context, Ramonica. It say that they're generating between 200 and 500 million. Now, how much does that spend in marketing daily? That's a great question, right? We can put that in there too. But the point is, this is the point, okay? Because I don't want to get us lost in that real quick. The point remains, are you generating money in your business every single day? Or does your revenue look like this? You know what I mean? Like you should be seeing sales every single day in your business, right? And if you're not seeing sales in your business every single day, you want to ask yourself, what marketing systems do I have in place? And if you don't have any type of automated marketing or paid advertising, your form of marketing is you. You are literally the human marketer. You're the human money-making machine. You're the person that is responsible for telling everybody that you got something to sell. It's not Facebook responsibility. It's not Instagram's responsibility. It's not the influencer that you sneakily sent the box out to, influencer box to. It is nobody's responsibility other than you as the CEO. You are the only one that's responsible for generating revenue and marketing your business. No one else is responsible. So if for every day that you don't make money in your business, the first question you want to ask yourself is, okay, what did I do today to try to generate sales? What did I do today to try to generate sales? Right? Like literally that's what you need to be asking. Like, damn, what did I do today? Did I go live today? No. Okay, did I send a sales email today? Okay, no. When I made my post today and I made my reels, did I tell people to buy something today? No. Okay, did I pitch somebody today? Okay, no. Did I partner with somebody today? Okay, no. I didn't go and speak anywhere today. So like literally, those are all different things that you can do to generate revenue in your business. But if you said no to all of those things, quit looking at your bank account getting pissed off when it's like 00000, or when you looking at your sales sheet and it's 00000. So like if sales are down, then you want to ask yourself, shit, am I marketing myself properly enough? Literally, that's what you need to be asking yourself. If you didn't make money yesterday, you want to ask yourself, what did I eat yesterday? Oh, I watched the Jada Pinkett special. That's what I did yesterday. Okay, all right. I ain't make no money. Okay, today's Saturday. It's early enough to go live. How many of you all are going to go live? And before y'all say me, don't lie. Okay? Because some of y'all be lying y'all ass off. Y'all be on the live stream lit. Me, and then you don't do nothing. How many of you all are going to go live today? Put me in the chat. Let's get some accountability going. And you can't say, I don't know how to go live. At least you know how to participate on live stream. You know how to participate on live stream. So make sure you go ahead and hit the live button. How many of y'all gonna go live today? Put me in the chat. Thank you. Thank you. And look, I'm gonna take some screenshots. Everybody who said me, I'm going to make sure you went live. I'm going to go, make sure you put the replay on your page so I can scan and make sure you went live. Don't be lying to me. Don't come on here and tell that bold-faced lie. Oh, yeah, I'm going to go live. Me. I'm going to go live. Let's see. Schedule one for Wednesday. No, I said who's going to go live today. Why are y'all putting this off? Even if you go, do y'all know all the stuff I wanted to do today? But I made a commitment that I'm going to go live. I was talking to my homegirl. She was like, girl, this is our last week hanging out at the pool. I got to go live. I'm like, yeah, I got to go live too. And so just know that, like, what are you putting it off for? Tell me what you putting it off for. Why are you putting it off? What's more important than getting on live for 10 to 15 minutes and talking about what you do, your product? Let's just call it an introduction live. Y'all cool with that? You ain't even got to ask for a sale today. You just ask people to get on your email list or your SMS list. Go live today for about 15 minutes and introduce yourself. Tell people what you do, how you love to work with clients, how they can get in contact with you, and tell them how to reach out to you and ask them to get on your email list or your SMS list. Can y'all do that today? Commit 15 minutes to that. And if you are afraid to do it, put a 1 in the chat. If you said to yourself, I am afraid to do that, Audria, put a number 1 in the chat. And I want you to be honest. If that's you, put a 1 in the chat. If you like, I want to do it, but I'm kind of scared, put a 1 in the chat. Because if you don't put a 1 in the chat, I'm assuming that there's no reason why you shouldn't be doing it. Thank you for being honest. If you put a 1 in the chat, there's a video on my Instagram. I want you, not my Instagram, but my YouTube. Give me a second. I'm going to switch so I can tell you what the name of the video is. Give me 1 second. There's a video on my YouTube channel that I want y'all to go watch. Okay? Give me 1 second so I can find it. YouTube studio. Content. Let me hit search. Can I search on here? Live stream. And I'm gonna type live stream. Here we go. There's a video, okay, on my YouTube called How to Increase Your Live Stream Show Up Rates. Okay? There's a video on my YouTube called How to Increase Your Live Stream Show Up Rates. Okay? It's a 29-minute video, and I go step by step on like how you can get more people to show up on your live streams, right? And if your fear is not about will people show up, right? If that's not your fear, then I want you to record a private video on your phone talking you through and just do it every single day till you feel confident to go live. Okay? To my person that put a number 1 in the chat. To all my people that put a 1 in the chat. Now, everyone who said, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Tell me what you do. For everyone who said, I don't know what to say, tell me what you do in the chat so I can give you some ideas. Let's see. Let's see. Tell me what y'all do in the chat. What's the name of the YouTube? My name, Audria Richmond. Audria Richmond on YouTube. Sell hair and wigs. Great. Life coaching. Great. Creating outline, helping women combat hormonal hair loss. Okay. Everybody that's putting what they do in the chat. Thank you. Let me ask you a question. Is there 10 things that people need to know about what you do? Put yes or no in the chat. Can you think about 10 things that people need to know? Like 10 things you need to know about hair loss. 10 things you need to know about, 5 things you need to think about when picking your next wig. Okay? Can y'all think of 10 fun facts for people? You can start with that. Okay? Then you could do 10 frequently asked questions. That's another live stream. Then you could do another live stream called, so we already talked about 10 fun facts, 10 frequently asked questions, right? What about 10 mistakes? 10 mistakes when doing da-da-da-da-da. 10 mistakes when looking for a job. 10 mistakes when trying to get a wig. You can fill it in with any number, right? It could be 5 things. It could be 3 things. But the challenge may be 10. I think everybody should be able to come up with 10 things for 10 fun facts, 10 frequently asked questions, 10 mistakes. That's what you can do. And if you want to take it up a notch, go to ChatGPT. You can literally type in your thing. Matter of fact, I'm going to do it for y'all so y'all can show y'all. You can go to ChatGPT. And I'm going to type in, create 10, I'm going to say 100. No, for the sake of timing, I'm going to put 25. Create 25 topics about wigs for Black women. Let's see what comes up. Oh, shit. Look at all of these topics. I don't know what to talk about. Oh, yo, 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 yo. Y'all see what I found? Yo! Like, just like that. This John just spit out some fire. Okay? Let me show you. Y'all see this? Look at that. That shit is fire. I don't even know what y'all talking about no more. Y'all see that? The history of wigs in black women's hair care. Choosing the right wig. Wig textures and style for black women. Synthetic versus human hair wig. That's a good one. What are the pros and cons? Custom wig for black women. Oh, do y'all see this? Oh, man. Oh. Look at that. Create 25 topics about wigs for black women. That's a good one. Wigs for black women. Natural versus bold color choices. Oh, that would be good. The role of wigs in cultural expression for black women. Ooh, that would be good too. Man. Then you can say, ChatGPT, create me an outline for each of these topics. Let's see. Create me an outline for each of these topics. Let's see. It says, certainly. Here's an outline, Audria. Oh, look at it. Yo, it just spit it out, y'all. Like, come on. Come on, y'all. What y'all not gonna do? Look, the only thing that's stopping you from making this bread, real talk, is you. It's you. You got to get over yourself. You got to get over yourself. You got to get over your insecurities. You got to get over people looking at you. You got to get over the idea of people in your business. Like, whatever you telling yourself, get over it. Because, baby, can you give me that book, Outwitting the Devil? That's on my side of the bed. Look at this, y'all. Look at my outline. Look at my outline real quick. Watch this. Check me out. Check me out. Watch this. Look at this. Look at this. Do y'all see this? What am I supposed to talk about when I talk about the history of wigs? And what am I supposed to talk about? And then you could just keep going deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. You could say, hey, make me an outline about this. Can you explain this? Can you find me some fun facts about this? Can you find me some histories about that? Matter of fact, let me ask ChatGPT. Let me ask one more question. Let's see. 10 FAQs about wigs for black women. And I'm putting black women in here on purpose because I believe that person is black. Okay. So let me come down. Damn, and to give you this other stuff too. Look, oh man, this is good. Ooh, this is good. It gave me 20. It gave me 20. Check this out. Check this out. Do y'all see this? Can I sleep with my wig on? This is a good one. That's a damn good one. I mean, I don't wear wigs, but I'll be curious to know, can you? What are some hairstyle ideas and tips for wigs? Okay, if I get my wig, do I only got to wear it one way? Right? Let's see. Can I swim or exercise while wearing a wig? Or you can talk about, like, should you or should you not? Let's see. What should I do if my wig feels too tight or loose? If that don't feel loose, don't move your head. Let me stop. Y'all get the point, right? Y'all get the point. So, no more excuses. I just gave you a video on how to get more eyeballs on your live stream. Then I just gave you some prompts to put in ChatGPT. Boom, shaka, laka, 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 laka. Okay? Right, that's a whole wig ebook. Okay? How to choose your first wig. Okay? Can you answer some questions? I will when I'm done. Okay? I will when I'm done. Okay? Think I'm almost done. I have a few announcements and then we're going to get into answering your questions. So we talked about no audience. We talked about everyday sales. Oh, I wanted to say this too. You should be marketing your business every single day. Okay? You should be marketing your business every single day. Your marketing cannot take a break. If you need a break, that's where advertising comes into place. That's where your partnerships and evergreen funnels come into place, right? You should be marketing your business every single day, 24/7. Period. Okay? And ChatGPT, I just said, what are some frequently asked questions for Black women around wigs? I put FAQs about wigs for Black women. My first prompt was create 25 topics about wigs for Black women. And then I said, create me an outline for each of these topics. Then I said 10 FAQs about wigs for Black women. That's what I said. All right? Cool. Is this helpful? Just put yes in the chat. All right? If this is helpful, just put yes in the chat. All right? Cool. Now, some of you all listened to me today and was like, this was good. I think this is good. I like this. This is good. Some of you all listened to this and said, I want to work with her. I want to work with her. If you're not the people who said I want to work with her, give me a few moments to talk to the people who might want to work with me. Is that cool? Just put cool in the chat. Okay? Just sidebar, y'all. I don't like to be rushed. I hate being rushed. But let me know if that's cool. Is it cool? If you're not interested in working with me, I ain't talking to you. You can go walk around the house for a few minutes. But I want to talk to the people who may be interested in working with me. Is that cool? Type cool in the chat. All right, perfect. So I have 2 ways that you can work with me. The first way that you can work with me is to join the UnCloned Launch Circle. It is our platform where we teach you, business owners, how to market in your business using various launch styles. A launch style is the marketing vehicle that you use to drive traffic to your business. We teach various ways to launch. So we teach you how to do one-on-one calls, how to do challenges, how to do webinars, how to do tours, how to do live streaming, how to do audio series, video series. How do you do all of these different types of marketing campaigns to draw attention to your brand? So if you want to master the skill of launching, I highly recommend that you join the UnCloned Launch Circle. And you can join the UnCloned Launch Circle by visiting unclonedlaunchcircle.com or typing in ULC in the chat, and our bot is going to send you the link to join the UnCloned Launch Circle. All right? You can type in ULC in the chat, and our little messenger bot will send you the link to join the UnCloned Launch Circle. If you like, hey, I want something a little bit higher level. I want more access. I want to be able to have direct access to you. Let me tell you right now that our mastermind is $30,000. It's $2,500 a month. And that's at the time of this recording, because I'm thinking about going up on the price, because somebody came to me one time and said, hey, your price is low for your mastermind. I'm like, because they were like, you do a lot. You don't just talk about one thing. Like, this is a business mastermind, and we are a business mastermind. We do operations. We talk about marketing. We talk about sales. We talk about publishing. We talk about asset development. So it's really a business mastermind. And so if you're interested in the mastermind is $30,000, or you can do 12 payments of $2,500. If you're interested in joining the mastermind, you can apply to learn more about what's included. I will not disclose what's included, because I know oftentimes y'all just want to know what it costs. And what it costs don't matter as much as do you qualify. Because I don't want to tell you everything that it includes and be like, oh, is that for me? I'm a newbie. If you want to join the mastermind and you want a little bit of more help, a little bit more accountability, I highly recommend that you go apply for the mastermind. And if you're a good fit, we'll schedule an interview with you. Let me also say this, because I've had people do because somebody asked me why you don't do one-on-ones anymore? Y'all don't be showing up to calls. Somebody recently applied to join the mastermind. I don't know if she's on here or not, but I don't like for people to waste my time. We make it crystal clear on how to do that. So if you apply for the mastermind and I gave you time to meet with me, and you chose not to meet with me, that's highly disrespectful, because you were no call, you were no show, and you did not communicate to me on why you couldn't come, right? You didn't even say I wasn't coming. I hate for my time to be wasted. So if you're serious about joining the mastermind, you can go to unclonedmastermind.com and or you can click the link in my bio to apply. But please do not apply if you are a jokester and you play too damn much. Okay? I'm just being 100. The mastermind is worth every penny. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Morgan. Yes, we got some mastermind clients on here. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for saying that. All right? So let's get into Q&A. All right? Let's get into Q&A. So let's answer some of these questions. Would you consider YouTube to be evergreen 24/7 content? Says yes. Yes, it's evergreen content. However, it still has to be marketed. Okay? It still has to be marketed. Quit laughing, Ashley. Quit laughing, Ashley. Look, you already know how we get down, but yeah, quit laughing. You look, because now you got me thinking about us on the phone. How did you learn to do ads successfully? Would you recommend hiring a DIY? So I've worked with an agency before, and it was a great experience. But I feel like we got more value running our ads in-house, because we can turn our ads on and off when we feel like it. We can monitor our ads. It really is something that you should know how to do. Even if you're not going to run your own ads, you at least need to know how ads work. So it depends on you. If you got the money and you have the capacity to work with their team closely, then you could go with an agency. But I just recommend you DIY from the jump, especially because it gives you an opportunity to test, trial and error, and learn. But if you just feel like you just will mess it up completely, then find somebody who either have a course. They got a lot of free videos on YouTube, y'all. It's stupid amounts of free videos on YouTube of people who love teaching Facebook ads and Instagram ads and all the things. It's a great bunch of videos on YouTube. So I recommend checking out YouTube so you can go about doing like that. All right. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I think I answered that question. Due to my other business expenses and overhead, my ads budget is low, like $1, $2 a day. Is it a better way until I scale and can beef up my ads budgets, or run it at that low of a budget still? I would try to do at least $5 a day. Is that $5 to $10 a day stuff, it works, but it's still a little bit fast than what the algorithm would do. You still got a possibility of getting in front of more people. It's not as accelerated if you had a bigger ad budget, but it's a good starter budget. But I would at least try to get the $5. If you can't do at least $5 a day, then just get better at what you do organically with your content creation. Just know that when you do start generating sales, start putting some money to the side to run ads, at least 10%, 10 to 20% of your sales. Let's see. What do you hate about Kajabi store setup? It comes with follow-up system. Who said I hated that? I never said I hated Kajabi. I think it's an ugly platform. I've probably said that before, but I never said I hated Kajabi. I think it's a little pricey for most people. And if you're not as technical, there you have it. Let's see. Do you think it's better to sell low ticket products versus high ticket products in the beauty industry? I think you should be selling both. Okay? I think you should be selling both. I know there's some people go all in on high ticket. Some people go all in on low ticket. I think it's a good mix. So for us, we got the Launch Circle, $197 a month. We got the Mastermind, $2,500 a month. Someone who is willing to spend $2,500 a month is totally different than somebody who's going to spend $197 a month. That doesn't make the person who want to spend $197 bad, or the person who want to spend $2,500 bad. It's just a matter of access. If you I'm finna DIY this junk, and soon as I get that bread, I want to be in something bigger, right? So just keep in mind that the different price points allow you to be able to help more people. I was actually talking to my husband because we're about to start doing really big virtual events. And I was telling him, I want us to experiment with something. I don't want to necessarily disclose it here because it's still in development. But I believe this is going to allow us to help way more people. But I don't think it's anything wrong with having both, right? So if you have some low ticket items, great. And keep in mind, everybody is not going to be a high ticket person, right? So, me personally, I'm more of a high ticket person, mainly because I'm kind of accustomed to spending that kind of money now. But there was a time where low ticket was it. Okay. So yeah. Hopefully I answered that question. Should you make your online business an LLC? I am not. I think attorneys do that, work with that. I don't want to necessarily just talk about that because that's not I don't want to tell you what type of business structure to do. That has more to do with your finance and business structure and business goals than just getting an LLC. You might need to be a C Corp. You might need to be an S Corp. Like, I don't necessarily want to get into that. So I'm not equipped to give you an answer to that question. Let's see. What do you offer in between lunches? Content. That's a great question. What do you offer in between lunches? Content. You could be speaking. You could be pitching different opportunities. Hell, oftentimes you serving the people you just sold during your lunch. So when I'm not in lunch mode, like for instance, we just finished Coach Week for our clients. And like on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we literally was coaching clients all week. And that's in part of all of our programs. So when you're not launching, you should still be creating content. You should be speaking and you should be serving clients. That's what you be doing, right? Creating opportunities. Let's see. How do you know you're ready to put an ad? When is it ready for the yes? It's ready. It's ready. As soon as you're ready, it's ready. When you ready, like I don't recommend advertising crap. So let me be clear on that. I recommend you advertising things that you know worked. So for instance, the ad that I'm running now, it was already doing great organically. So me putting money behind it, it's just making it even better, right? So you could take a piece of content that you know will be valuable to other people and you can like run that as an ad. And that, I really, really am loving this new visit Instagram profile ad that you can now run in the ads manager because I can pick and choose who I want that ad to get in front of, which is super freaking cool. So I'm really excited about that. But I recommend that if you're ready to run ads now and you got the right, let me say this too. I don't recommend running ads if you don't have a solid sales system. Okay? What's the difference between a launch and running an ad with a new offer? That's two different things. If you're like, hey, y'all, I got a new coaching program, and hey, y'all, I got a launch, those are two different things. Now, if you're saying you're going to launch to sell your new offer, those two things exist in the same vehicle. Hopefully that answered your question. What was I just saying a few minutes ago? Give me 1 second. We was talking about in between lunches. Oh, like when is it time for you to be ready with your ads? So if you don't have a solid sales system, I don't recommend running ads because you're not going to do anything but waste money. I know that when people come and visit my profile, that I have a whole 10 other strategies that I'm going to do outside of just getting people to come to my page and follow me, right? So if people come to my page and follow me, that's totally different than getting them to buy something. The people that's following me currently, I want them to binge watch my content, but they can't binge watch my content if I don't have content. They can't get to know me if they're not jumping on my live streams. They can't get to know me if they're not on my email list or my SMS list or if they're not reading my books. So you're going to always have, you got to have a sales system. So when you bring these new people into your world, what do you want them to do? I know a lot of you all like to sit in the follower bucket. Oh, if I could just get more followers, Really, you should be focused on getting sales. I know that the 1,000 people that follow me this week, a portion of those people are going to buy my books. A portion of those people are going to join the UnCloned Launch Circle. A portion of those people are going to attend the launches we have coming up for the rest of the year. So I got a whole back end going on, right? It's not for me. The buck doesn't stop at following me. I got way more activities I need these people to do, but that's just the first step for where they are now in the sales process with me. I also know when people follow me, they're going to click the link in my bio. There's a video right there in the bio that say, hey, welcome to my Instagram bio. If this is your first time coming in contact with me, grab the book bundle. And I tell them how to do that. The link in the bio, they could click the link and buy that. If they watching my replay, I deliberately made a mini chat that say type replay. And when they type in replay, I thank them for watching the video. And I ask them to get on my email list. And I ask them to get on my text message list. So you got to have a strategy before you start putting all these eyeballs on you. Because Facebook and Instagram, they'll send you the eyeballs, but they can't make people convert. Which moves me to this question. That's a great question. Followers don't matter if they don't convert. Correct. But you also got to know how to sell. If you know how to sell, if you have really dope offers, if you are dope, if you know how to talk and articulate about what it is that you do and show up in a good way, you will generate sales. You will generate credibility and authority. But you won't get that if you don't have a good product, if you don't have a good service, if you got bad reputation, if you have a bad social media feed, if you're not actively posting on social media. Like there's a million other things that has to happen outside of just let me run an ad. Like, because I don't want to confuse y'all in thinking that like, oh, I'm just going to run ads and I'm going to make a whole bunch of money. No, what you're already doing organically need to be dope. And then you amplify the dopeness with advertising. But advertising does not replace bad marketing. I want to be clear around that. Advertising does not replace bad marketing, bad products, bad services. You cannot outmarket that. So as long as that's solid, you amplify what's solid with advertising. So hopefully that answered your question. So I answered that. Do you think it's better to sell? Okay, I think I already answered that. What does it mean to launch? Let me get my notes. Ooh, my bad. 1 second. Ooh, getting my notes. What does it mean to launch? Great question. Okay, let me pull out my slides for you. I talked about this. Matter of fact, I recommend you go back and watch the replay. I did a live stream a few days ago. I don't know which day. But I went down deep around what is launching, what is a launch style, what's the purpose of launching, why you would launch, so on and so forth. But launching is about presenting your offer via creative marketing events, aka launch styles. We're getting that trademark, so I don't want y'all out here reteaching my stuff. But nevertheless, launching is about presenting your offer via creative marketing events. So when you seen all the marketing around Barbie, the movie, whether you was interested in the movie or not, they were doing a campaign. They were launching, right? If you've ever went to someone's book signing or book event, they were launching, right? Like they literally launched something. And every launch has pre, during, and post. So it's something you do before your thing. It's something you do during your thing. And it's something you do after your thing. But marketing is really, I like to call it an attention party. That's all it is. You're creating a really epic online event or offline event, and you're having fun with your marketing, and you're putting new ideas and fresh content in front of people that makes them interested in working with you, right? So hopefully they answered your question, all right? Give me 1 second. Hello. Y'all, oh my God, Calvin, oh my God. Let's see. Okay, so I answered that. The question is, where do we add the intro video to the link in bio? You could. You could literally, you could add a button to your link in bio. Well, in your link in bio, you could have like multiple links, but you literally could have, you could record that live stream that I told y'all to do. That's like an introduction live. You talk about who you are, what you do, how to work with you, invite people to join your email list or your SMS list. You take that video when you're done recording it, add a cute little cover to it, pin it to your profile, and then also when people click the link in your bio, wherever you have your link in bio buttons, it could be watch this video to get to know me, right? You literally can say watch this video to get to know me. Let me give you an example. So let me click the link in my bio so I can show you real quick. Okay, man, I got too many damn windows open. Give me 1 second. Let me close this stuff out, because you know this is too many windows open. Oh my god, 1 second. I'm thinking about Calvin. Oh, I'm about to clown you as soon as I'm off this live stream. Okay. Give me 1 second, y'all. Okay. So I'm going to show you my link in bio and how optimized it is. All right. So you see the link in bio? You see this video that people can click and play? So the link in bio, it should be organized by order of importance for you and your brand, right? So for me, I really want everybody to join the UnCloned Launch Circle. Like if I had a starting point for everybody, it would be to get in the Launch Circle, because I know in the Launch Circle, I'm going to be teaching you the foundations, the fundamentals, like all the things, right? So I really want people to join the Launch Circle. The next thing I want people to do, if they are, if they want a little bit more access, a little bit more hand-holding, I want them to join the UnCloned Mastermind so they can click this button and apply to be in the Mastermind. Then I want people to join my text message list or join our free Facebook group, or again, another banner to join the Launch Circle or get the book bundle. Or if you're a client, you can submit a support ticket, and then you can play this video. So the cool thing about this video, when you play this video...
Hello, my name is Audria Richmond. If you click this bubble, you are in my Instagram bio. Hey. So
And so here you can send me a text message. You can send me...
hello, my name is Audria Richmond.
You can send me a text message. You can send me a voice memo. You can send me a video response. The name of this tool is called Hello. Is it Hello? No. I was about to plug somebody else. It's called Warm Welcome. That's the name of it. Okay? It's called Warm Welcome. WARM, Warm Welcome. Okay? So hopefully they answered your question. All right? Cool. Is there a template in your store? This is a page I built out on Kartra. It's just a website page I built out on Kartra. So hopefully they answered your question. How to create a good sales system in one of your books. I don't teach sales systems in my book. I talk about the importance of having one. But if you want to know how to actually put a sales system in place, I recommend you get our offer system. And that's $297. If you're interested in getting that, you can type in offers in the chat. You can type offers in the chat. And when you type offers in the chat, our bot will send you a link to that program. And it comes with the offers planner, and it comes with a course. So you get the planner, you get the course, and it walks you through how to develop your offers, how to develop the sales system, how to develop the presentation for it, the whole nine. So if you're interested in that, you could type in offers in the chat, and then my bot will send it to you. It's $297. All right. It comes with the course. It comes with the replays to a weekend intensive we did, and it comes with the offers planner in the mail. When you join a launch circle, it comes with. When you join a launch circle, it comes with the portal with all of the different launch styles, but you also get the launch planner in the mail. All right. Get the launch planner in the mail. They'll walk you through the entire launch process, so on and so forth. All right. And if you're interested in that, you can type ULC in the chat, and it will pull it up for you. All right. Let's see. All right. Do we have any more questions? If not, we're gonna call it a day because today is Saturday. And I did my live stream. I'm excited. I did my live. I went live. I told y'all I was gonna go live. So if you have any other questions, you put in the chat real quick. If not, we're gonna call it a day. Okay. Alrighty. The end of Coach Week. I went live every single day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I went live 6 times this week. Is it 6? Yeah. No. Is that? Yeah. Yeah. 6 times. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Woohoo! And let me give you a little hack real quick. I asked a question that didn't get answered. I didn't see your question, Niels. I did answer your question. Well, I answered the first question. What does it mean to launch? So you asked the second question. How do you create a strategy for the back end? I've been paying for subs like ManyChat, but I can't figure out how to fill in the gaps on what I offer. I'm a nail technician. So your offer is what you sell. Okay. What does it mean when you talk about some people be excited, but when you come up, they don't sign up? I'm not sure. Let me come back to that question for a second. Hold on. When as a nail technician, you're selling bookings. That's what you're selling. You should be showing me, nail art that you do and like how you do nails and like the importance of keeping your nail bed clean and like the nails that you did this week, before and afters. You should be talking about nail care. So the first thing you sell is obviously services. Getting people to come in and do a booking with you. That's your offer. The second thing you can sell, you could give out to people is like some type of coupon or some type of lookbook or something. Have you ever thought about cataloging all of your the nails that you've done, like an inspirational lookbook that people can opt in for, right? They give you like their name, phone number, and email, and then you can follow up with them. If they're local, you get them to book a service. If they're not local, is there something else you can sell? Have you thought about getting to the press-on nail space, right? People who may not can come and sit in the chair, that could be another way for them to get your nails. So I can come up with a million things you can offer. You can offer nail polish. You can offer nail polish remover. You can offer a nail kit. Like, there's a lot of things to offer. So you fill in the gaps, outside of you trying to get people to come in to do that. You also is giving people, inspiration about nails. You becoming the nail expert. So hopefully that answers your question. Okay. So thank you for clarifying your question. So what does it mean when you tell your audience you are coming out and they be so excited and ready to sign up to get on your email list, but they don't buy when you launch? It's something you're not doing right during your launch. And it could be plenty of things. It could be plenty of reasons why people don't buy. Like, plenty of reasons. It could be not a good offer. It could be not good timing. It could be it's too pricey. Maybe you didn't articulate it good enough. Maybe you launched it during pay week. People, during the holidays. I don't know what happened during your launch. If you join a lunch circle and ask your question in the Facebook group, I can troubleshoot back and forth with you to get some clarity on the details of your launch. Because I can't just give you a blanket answer by just saying, do this and that's going to fix your lunch. Like, literally, I have an entire 400-page planner of every little painstakingly thing to do during your lunch. And of this 400-page planner, ain't no telling what you could have got wrong. So in order for me to really help you, I need to know a lot more than just, I didn't make no money. So I need more details, and then I can be able to give you a better answer. All right. So you can type in ULC in the chat if you're interested in joining the lunch circle. A lookbook is a great idea. Thank you for that. You're welcome. The lookbook would be bomb because I never know what style to get. Yeah. Because like my friend, she always know what she wants to get done with her nails. My friend Rochelle, she always know what she want to get done with her nails. And I be like, where you be getting this inspiration from? Because like her nails always be bomb. They always be different. And you know what? You want to know something crazy? I never even know what to say at the nail salon. Like, I don't even know how to articulate how to get a nail style. I'm so plain Jane. Like, the most I do is change out a nail color or something like that. But I've never had, like, elaborate designs or elaborate nail art. I don't even know how to articulate at the nail salon, like, what language to say on what kind of style of nails I want. So that could be it too. Like, some people who are just like nail people, they go get their nails done every single week religiously. They probably be more inclined to know that language more than me. But sometimes I do want to go and get something elaborate, but I wouldn't even know how to effectively communicate that. So, yeah. So that's something to think about. Let's see. What was this last question? As a career strategist and recruiter helping women get hired and advance their career, what am I selling? You selling placement on getting a job. You selling them getting prepared, and you're selling the readiness of getting a job. You're selling the preparedness of getting selected during the interview. You are selling me being able to increase my chances of getting the job that I want to get. You are also selling me on the idea of advancement, career advancement. Maybe I'm already in my position and I want to go higher. Or maybe I'm trying to switch from one job to another. You sell a lot of things, but ultimately you sell people securing jobs, like securing a career. That's what you're selling. So when you're talking to people, you can tell them you're a recruiter all day, but like, depending on who your buyer is, are you a recruiter who work with employers like me? Hey, I'm going to help you get, these new hires. Or are you a recruiter that help everyday people get job placement? So like, I don't know what type of recruiter you are, but nevertheless, you selling getting a job, right? Let's see. During your launch, how much time should you spend on selling? Ooh, that's a good question. That is a great question. Okay. Do I want to show y'all this? This is really for my clients. Because I taught this at UnCloned Launch Live. I don't know if I want to share that right now. But let me give you some notes. Some tips. All right. When you are in launch mode, there are stages that you go through. Okay. There's 5 stages that you go through. And there is a science from when you go from, hey, y'all, I got this thing, I'm putting on this event to buy my thing. There is a stage for that. Now, I can tell y'all the stages. I can't get into the process because, you all need to become a paying client if you want the process. But I can give you the steps really quick, like on what it is, like those 5 stages, just so you can have a reference point to like, okay, what are those 5 stages, right? So there's 5 stages. The first stage is promo. That's when you're promoting. You're telling everybody, you're promoting, all right? Stage 2 is called launch style highlights. So depending on which launch style you chose, now is the time to start highlighting that part of your launch style and getting people pumped up and getting people excited to the people who signed up versus the people who didn't sign up. Stage 3 is when you actually is making your offer. And during that phase, you're talking about your offer, what's included, what's not included, how to sign up, when the last time to sign up, so on and so forth. Stage 4 is last chance, final call, right? Like, when does this end? When is the last time to be able to get this? And then stage 5 is your highlights of the entire launch. So those are the 5 stages, but you should be spending quite a bit of time on what you sell once you get past the marketing of your launch style. It's like once you get past promo and you're in a delivery of your launch style, then you're going to go from like delivery to here's my offer, and then you're going to go hard with talking about your offer. And there's a lot of ways that you could do that to start amplifying the offer and like what you sell. So hopefully they answered your question. All right. So I think I answered all questions. I'm going to go back through this really quick. yeah, I answered all of these. Let me scroll down here real quick. Thank you. Let's see. I answered that. Okay, I answered that. Okay. I believe I answered everybody's question. So, thank you all so much for tuning in to this live stream. You're going to have to watch the replay. I gave you a bomb idea. Okay? I gave you so many ideas to my wig person. We did a whole segment, actually. I don't know how you missed it, but we were talking about wigs and like frequently asked questions, and like we went in on wigs. So if you're a wig person, this is a great replay to watch. All right. I think that's it. So if you all are interested in working with me, you click the link in my bio. You can type in ULC in the chat, and basically our bot will send you a link. It'll say, hey, thanks so much for joining our live stream. If you're interested in joining the Launch Circle, click here. Like, there you have it. So nevertheless, I am going to call it a day. I appreciate y'all for tuning in to my live stream. It has been a pleasure to serve you all this week. I'm going to kind of gauge whether this was, was going live every single day this week, good or bad. Did y'all like it? Did y'all not like it? Matter of fact, let's do some polls real quick. How do you feel about me going live every single day this week? Like, was it valuable to you? Yes or no? Let me know in the chat real quick. All right. How was me going live every single week for you? All right. Let me know in the chat. All right. Let me know in the chat if going live every day this week has been beneficial to you. Did you learn something? Let me know. All right. Let's see. It been incredible. Yes, you did fabulous. Yes. Fabulous. Okay, great. Incredible. Yes, super valuable. Yes. Okay, cool. Let me ask you another question, because y'all blew me away with this data. I was kind of like blown, right? This V and B, my ghost live with you because it was very insightful and beneficial. Thank you. Blessing to you and yours, Audria. Thank you. It was so good. Felt like a mini masterclass. Very insightful. I learned a lot. Okay, cool. So let me say this. I want to do some events, and I thought y'all wanted to come in person. And to my surprise, a lot of y'all voted virtual. I was like, hey, I want to do some master classes online and offline. And I was like, which one are y'all most interested in? And a lot of you all said virtual. Okay? A lot of you all said virtual. So let me ask you this. If you chose virtual, why? If you said that you would rather come to something that I'm creating virtual versus in person, why? I want to know why. Mainly because I really thought y'all wanted to link up in person. That data really threw me, because I asked a question in our free Facebook group, and a lot of y'all voted for virtual. And then when I went in my poll on Instagram, a lot of people said virtual. So I'm like, virtual, like, this is wild. So why? Because I need to know. I was looking forward to the event in Atlanta. Yeah, we did that in August. Let's see, not in the Atlanta area. Cost of travel and hotel, distance, travel challenges. Either way would be good, but I'm not in the Atlanta area. I want to be in person. I love to meet you and vibe in person, but the travel accommodations are tricky for me. The cost, I absolutely want in person. Convenience being out of state. Family, kid responsibility, expenses as a solopreneur. Convenience, but I do want to try in person one day. Okay, this is helpful. So virtual works for y'all. If virtual works for you, because I don't want to go all in on virtual and then y'all be like, when we gonna link up again? When we gonna come in person? Right? So if y'all cool with virtual, just put me in the chat. Okay, I have 2 small kids. Okay, that makes sense. So if y'all are like down for virtual stuff, virtual workshops, online events, just put me in the chat. Because if that's the case, your girl can go hard with the virtual. You know, that's right up my alley. You know what I'm saying? That's right up my alley. I got you. Say less. Okay? So me. Okay, great. This is hella insightful. Me. Cool. So it's more people who wants virtual than in person. That is great insight for me. Didn't know that. Okay? So, that felt good. I had to stretch. Woo. I know, right? Morgan said, I'm pulling up. Okay? Even if we're going to be sitting in your office. So, yeah. Okay, cool. So, thank y'all for the insight. I truly appreciate it. Let's see. I absolutely love the in-person event, but I can't make the trip as often as I would like. That's good to know. So, it's like, I can't come all the time, but I can come sometimes. Okay. That gives me insight. But again, can y'all see me and hear me? Somebody called me. Okay. So somebody called me. Can y'all still hear me? Okay. Okay, you're back. Okay, cool. I should have put my phone on airplane mode. Okay, cool. So it's more people who want to do virtual than in person. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to do anything in person. It just means that I might start doing smaller events in person because I have a bigger audience online, if that makes sense. So it seems like more people want to come virtual than in person, at least for my audience. So that makes perfect sense. So I got y'all. Say less. It's still going to be lit. Y'all already know my virtual be popping. So it's still going to be lit. Because I would love for us to start having like watch parties and getting y'all to like, you know, turn these virtual events into like a little home party and like, you know, have fun and, you know, all the things. So that would be super cool. Can you do a poll when we're live? No, that's why I'm having people leave a comment. Would you consider also streaming your in-person events? No, I'm gonna tell you why. I've been to events where people like to play on both sides, and the virtual experience, I think I probably know one person who like nailed their in-person stuff. I mean, online stuff than in person. I like to just be all in on whatever medium I'm choosing. I don't want to be like, all right, to my online people, okay, back in person. Okay, to my in-person people, I ain't talking to you, my online people. Like, no. Like, I'd rather, you know, be all in on one particular medium. And even I was telling my husband is, one of the things we're going to start doing with some of the virtual events is have platinum tickets. And those platinum tickets will allow you to kind of link up with me. So every event that we do won't have platinum, but like sometimes we might have a platinum ticket and it's only like 10 seats or it's like 12 seats or, you know, 25 people or something like that. It'll be very small because based on the data I'm getting from you all, I have more people who want to be online than in person, but there is a few people who like I would come in person, and I know those people be willing to spend a little bit more money to be able to get in a room or link up in person. So I'm just keeping that in mind too, like how can we do that? Because it might be like a virtual event that we do, and like the virtual event is like Thursday, Friday, Saturday with a Sunday brunch, but the platinum people are the only ones that can come to brunch, you know, if we're doing that. So we're still playing around with what that offer would look like, but you all giving me this insight really helped me. So thank y'all for that. So y'all, I'm going to call it a day. I really do hope y'all enjoyed this live stream. You can listen to the replay. I'm going to leave it on my page. So until next time, y'all, let's go live an uncloned life and build an uncloned brand. Bye, y'all.